Hey everyone, Andy here at FantasyPros again. Fantasy baseball is in full swing. We're now in week 2, so it's time to take a look at how to set your optimal lineups. Right now we're looking at the dashboard in My Playbook. This is a free feature for everyone. Once you sync your league, you can take a look at league standings, power rankings. But what we're going to look at here today is the optimal lineup. So here's our lineup module on the right. I'm going to click View Optimal Lineup, and that's going to take me into the Lineup Assistant tool. Now, Lineup Assistant is a super powerful tool. What it does is it evaluates all the different possible batting and pitching combinations for your matchup for any given day or week. So I'm currently in a head-to-head categories league. If you're in a daily or weekly Roto league, this is also a great tool for you. What it's showing me here is for today's matchup, who I should be benching and who I should be starting for both pitchers and hitters. So right now we're looking at the hitters, and obviously I have two guys on IL or that are day-to-day, Christian Yelich and Luke Voit. So it's telling me to start these remaining players. Over here you'll see any lineup changes for the proposed batting scenario. So let's take a look at tomorrow's matchup. Based on tomorrow's matchup and the projections for those players, the Lineup Assistant is giving me the option of benching a series of different players. Now, these are 4 different lineup recommendations, and you can see what the projected outcome will look like if I bench a specific set of players. So right now, the optimal is to bench Luke Voit and Gavin Lux. The least optimal scenario is to bench Randy Arozarena and Luke Voit, who is currently on IL. Clicking through the different scenarios here will show you what the lineup change will look like if you submit it. Now, the great thing here is from My Playbook Lineup Assistant, you can submit the lineup to ESPN or Yahoo or other supported commissioner host sites simply by clicking the Submit Now button. So let's say here I want to bench Austin Meadows. I don't like the matchup for whatever reason. I could just hit Submit Now, and the lineup has been set over on ESPN. Additionally, you could take a look at weekly matchups. So if you're in a weekly lineup league, you could see what the projected outcome will be for that matchup if you're in a head-to-head league. So here it has me projecting winning 4 out of 5 categories. So now let's take a look at pitching. Pitching is very similar. Obviously, it's going by projections for those players. If I take a look at today's lineup, it'll tell me to bench Eflin and Dustin May. Those players don't have games today, or they're not scheduled to pitch. And if we take a look at the weekly pitching lineup, here you can see the various outcomes if I bench a variety of different players between my starting pitchers and relief pitchers, which projected categories I will win or lose for that given week. So obviously I want the highest probability of winning. So if we're in a weekly lineups league, benching Rafael Montero and Zach Eflin will probably net me the highest probability of winning out of the 5 categories. If we go to tomorrow's lineup, I could see here that we can submit as well over to ESPN, and my lineup is now set. So Lineup Assistant, super powerful tool. It helps take out some of the guesswork from setting your lineup either daily or weekly, as well as exploring a variety of different options for what your matchup will look like given different start and bench scenarios. Digging a little bit deeper here, you can view the settings and you can set players that are must start or must bench. So a must start being, a power hitter or a stud that you want going, and obviously must bench are people that are perhaps injured or day-to-day. So you can also select categories to punt. So these are categories that you just want to give up because the opposing team perhaps has a really strong team in that category. And obviously this is only applicable if you're in a head-to-head categories league. So yeah, very powerful tool available to our premium users. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to hit us up in the comments or send an email to our customer support team, and we're happy to answer them. Thanks.